I want to teach you all 2 visualizations to strengthen your viveka and vairagya or detachment. Please close your eyes. Visualize your own skeleton. It is a perishable cage made of flesh and bones, which will certainly disease, decay and die one day. It also can stink and produce repulsive odors. Yet, most of human life is spent pandering to the needs of the perishable body. Fancy clothes, fancy makeup, fancy bags, fancy cars, finally, fancy diseases, fancy hospitals, and fancy funerals. Mrityu Loka is only a fool's paradise. Second visualization. Visualize your own death. Your dead body is lying on the floor. Everyone is crying. Then 4 people come and take your dead body to the funeral pyre. Your beautiful body, which you had decorated with fancy clothes and fancy jewelry and fancy perfumes, etc., etc., is now slowly turning to ash. Nothing is going with you at the time of death. Your money, your family, your property, nothing. Then why do we become so attached, greedy, and selfish? Skeleton visualization and death visualization gives us vairagya or detachment and inspires us to live more simply and more selflessly. Some of the biggest scams today have been done by some of the richest and most educated people. But what is real education? Is our education system breeding corruption or cosmic love? If youth were taught these visualizations at a young age, it would certainly help to fight the growing and crime and corruption on the planet. Now let's do another visualization to erase egos. What do we mostly see in the world today? You get a little power and money, and the success mostly goes to your head. Circulatory system visualization will help you to erase ego. Close your eyes and visualize your blood circulatory system. There are millions of blood vessels involved in transporting your blood. Your heart is pumping, your stomach is digesting food, etc. Who is pumping your heart? Supposing your next meeting is with the Prime Minister and he is going to give you 100 crore rupees for your project. You are very, very excited to meet him, but suddenly your heart fails. Can you meet him? So you must understand, you are not the doer and that a higher power is running this cosmic movie show. You are only an instrument of God. Greatness lies in being humble and simple. Mahatma Gandhi shook the entire British Empire, but he never said, "I did it." He always said the Lord's will was done through him. Greatness lies in being humble and simple. Most of us suffer from I disease. My money, my family, my property. First attachment starts with the perishable body. But even this body is not ours. It will certainly be burned to ashes one day. So destroy this I disease with the sword of self-knowledge. Upanishads say that you are not just a perishable cage which will certainly disease, decay and die, but you are a divine, eternal soul full of bliss, peace, and cosmic love. Learn to tap this soul bliss and become a bliss billionaire by daily deep meditation and selfless work. What are most of us searching for? Happiness, right? But mostly we search for happiness outside us in 3W: wine, women, and wealth. But Taittiriya Upanishad says, a mind which has been purified by selfless work, when that pure mind sits in deep japa or chanting and meditation, the bliss that it then experiences is million times greater than the bliss of a billionaire who has enough of wine, women, or wealth. I want to tell you 3 stories from our scriptures to illustrate that real happiness lies only within. The story of a thief and a saint. Once a thief was traveling with a saint in a train. The thief saw the saint counting a lot of cash and putting it in a bag and locking it. When the sadhu went to the toilet, he searched for the key of the bag everywhere but could not find it. Exasperated, the thief, when the saint returned, fell at his feet and confessed that he was a thief and had wanted to steal his money. But where had the saint hidden the key? He was dying of frustration. The saint told him he had hidden the key under the thief's pillow. Now, the thief had searched everywhere, but certainly not under his own pillow. Similarly, man searches for happiness outside him in wine, women, and wealth, but real everlasting bliss is only within him, in the bliss of the soul.